Alright, yo guys, what's going on? It's SOAR Rage, and welcome back to the Black Ops 4 beta on PC. So now this video in particular is a bit of a more special video for me because now I get to reminisce and talk about my experiences and give you guys some advice for the SOAR RC that just released. So the main thing that I took away from watching the SOAR RC video is seriously, be yourself. You can literally do whatever you want for the SOAR RC. I know the whole thing of be yourself might sound a little bit cliche because it's kind of like, well, how are you supposed to stand out? How are you supposed to stand out if you're doing a lot of the same thing as to what a lot of other people are doing? And this is where, in my opinion, the consistency and personality kind of comes in. If you're extremely consistent and people know that you have a really great personality, that right there is already like a big thumbs up. I also feel like this video kind of goes without saying, but this is definitely going to be a little bit more biased towards the whole Call of Duty and content creating portion of everything because that's exactly like how I got in. I don't really know a whole lot about all the, you know, really cool stuff like videography, editing, all sorts of like cool stuff like that, and people that are doing like Fortnite, Rainbow Six, really whatever. As like a general consensus though, like my overall advice is seriously be consistent. Again though, speaking from my experience, I went for 3 SOAR RCs, well 2 technically, because I think the one towards the end of 2016 kind of had like a 2-part kind of thing, but still at the end of it, I didn't get in off those 2 RCs, or I didn't get in off that one specific RC. The RC that I got in off of was the one that happened this time last year. And now also one other thing that I feel like should go without saying is do not be discouraged if you don't get in right away, because last year's SOAR RC I believe was due towards like September, beginning of September, somewhere along those lines, and I didn't end up joining up until November. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I genuinely thought I lost a SOAR RC again for the 3rd time in a row. And yes, I totally understand, it is frustrating, don't get me wrong, but you cannot let that discourage you. When it comes to the consistency, you have to show that you're consistent before an RC, after an RC, and just everything. I've seen this happen way too many times where people would go for an RC, right? They're like, yeah, I'm so dedicated to joining this team and everything, right? But they're only consistent through the course of the RC. And then once the results come out, they're like, oh, well, I didn't get in, so fuck it, I guess it's time to stop grinding. No, stop it, do not do that! Again though, I wasn't recruited to SOAR up until like 2.5 months or something after the RC had already ended. Honestly, my recruitment kind of happened out of nowhere because I really wasn't expecting them to recruit anybody from the SOAR RC, like come again like November, December. I really was not expecting that at all. And I know I talked about this recently, but it happened again towards the beginning of November when Max followed me and I honestly shit myself. So still, I cannot stress this enough because this is speaking from my personal experience. Be consistent, show that you want to join the team, make it be known. Again though, speaking from my experience and what I did to get into SOAR is something that maybe a whole lot of people aren't really doing all that much anymore, like Call of Duty content creating. I know a lot of people nowadays are really focused on Fortnite and doing all sorts of other stuff like that, which I personally, again, I don't know a whole lot about. As much as I really do want to help as many people as I can try to join the team, but I don't know what to do when it comes to Fortnite. I really don't. So for a prime example, myself and especially Rxqe, do not go to Rxqe with Fortnite. I mean, I play a little bit of Fortnite on the occasion, but when it comes to like content creating and like keeping in the know with that game, it is, I don't know. I've always stuck with Call of Duty just because, you know, I mean, like that's my thing. This is what I enjoy doing still, surprisingly, I know. And which I was pretty surprised when they did talk about this in the RC video, that they are still looking for people that hit clips. I didn't think that that was a thing anymore. And which honestly may sound kind of weird, but at the same time, like, I mean, I'm in the SOAR Snipers chat on Twitter, and we really don't do a whole lot. So honestly, I really had no idea what was going on with that. But as far as like clips go, like if you're going for the RC and going for clips and everything like that, again though, I would say just be consistent. I'm not saying you have to drop like daytages or something like that, but if you upload maybe some sort of like montage, if you stream a lot, if you have a really consistent, disgusting shot and you're uploading clips to Twitter, like for a prime example, Fear. I'm not saying you gotta be like some crazy motherfucker like he is and hitting bangers left and right, but I think you guys kind of get the idea though. Like if you hit a really nice clip for the SOAR RC, post it to Twitter. I mean really overall as far as Call of Duty goes, regardless if you're doing it for clips and content, still consistency, that's like the biggest key. I was really hoping there was going to be a 4th person right there. Now, personally, what I would recommend for a final response video, regardless of whatever it is that you do, is gather up a highlights compilation as to everything that you have done over the course of the SOAR RC. So, for example, if you're a player and you're going for clips on Call of Duty, Fortnite, making content on Call of Duty, Fortnite, editing, videography, basically whatever it is that you're doing, seriously, make a highlights compilation of everything. Show your progression throughout the course of the SOAR RC. Show everything that you did for the SOAR RC, and then even explain as to why you think you would be a good choice for the team. Again, in my case, when it comes to the content creating portion of everything, again, not only consistency, I'm going to reiterate that about 30,000 times throughout the course of this video, but that's where also your personality comes into play. If you're uploading a whole lot and a lot of people are liking your content, and again, you're putting the hashtag SOARC in all your videos, although they said you don't have to do that for literally every single video, but if you've got a great personality and a lot of people like your videos, trust me, you will get noticed. Hard work definitely does not go unnoticed. I really don't want to sound cocky when I say this, but again, I'm speaking from personal experience. I got into SOAR off of Call of Duty content creating, which is something that that doesn't really happen a whole lot nowadays. Considering the current state of Call of Duty, I really don't even need to get into this because you guys already know what's up, but if people like your content, if people like your personality, trust me, you will get noticed. Personally, I'm still looking for ways to even improve my own content, and I really feel like if, for example, I could start hitting a lot more clips in my videos, it would make them all that more entertaining, but I guess my whole thing is just based off lowlights and just being a fucking idiot, but I don't know. Yeah, I definitely got into SOAR over raging at a video game that I've been playing for over a decade of my life. Just, hell yeah. And now, I feel like this next thing kind of goes without saying, but I still feel like I kind of need to say it, but don't be a toxic person. Don't be somebody that consistently talks a lot of shit, causes a lot of drama on Twitter, because that just brings like a negative rep, not only to yourself, but to SOAR if you were in SOAR. Like, again though, the main point of it is don't be extremely toxic on like Twitter or in YouTube comments saying, oh man, fuck you, your content's trash, you don't deserve to be in SOAR, blah blah blah. Yeah, just no, do not do that. That will not help your chances whatsoever. Actually, as a matter of fact, this just came to me. Now, I feel like this is also kind of a given, but I feel like a really great way to get noticed is interact with a bunch of other people that are going for the SOAR RC. I'm not saying you guys have to like collab on every single video, but like if you find somebody's content that you really enjoy, let them know that. Like tell them, hey man, you're doing a really great job, keep up the great work. Like that shit goes such a long way. Again, though, speaking from my personal experience, while I was going for the SOAR RC, people would comment on my videos, mention me on Twitter like, hey, I'm also going for the SOAR RC, you're doing a really great job, keep it up, and vice versa. I did that to a lot of people as well, and I really feel like that, again, it helps because it helps you get noticed, and then eventually, hopefully, it will get you noticed by the right people. I honestly kind of feel like for a lot of what I've said throughout the course of this has been like a lot of, you know, like go figure, common sense kind of stuff, but it's the common sense things that are so key and are so crucial to actually winning the SOAR RC, doing well, getting noticed, everything like that. I don't want to talk about it. Yep, that's gonna be the meme of me just all year throughout the course of Black Ops 4, me screaming like an idiot over the reveal trailer. A fucking trailer! I'm so ridiculous. I don't know why I did that. I was so mad. I don't know why! And yet again, here I am actually enjoying Black Ops 4 so far. I don't know what's wrong with me. Sounds like I shot that guy in the neck. It sounds like he was suffocating to death. Congratulations on reaching level 34. Almost there. Once you reach a beta's max level at 40, permanent unlocked token. Oh, cool. Alright. Yeah, at the end of last week, though, they only kept the level cap at 34, so alright. Alright, guys, so for right now, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this Black Ops 4 video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. Again, I know I reiterated this about 30,000 times, but truly, consistency is key throughout the course of the SOAR RC and after the fact. Hard work truly never goes unnoticed, and again, do not be discouraged if you don't win or if you don't get in right away. Seriously, though, trust me when I say this. Consistency, if you work really hard, hard work never goes unnoticed. If you make your dedication to joining SOAR really well known, it will benefit you in the end. So yeah guys, that's basically it. Best of luck to every single one of you that are going for the SOAR RC, and who knows, maybe in about a month's time or so we can be teammates. So again though guys, I really hope you all have enjoyed this Black Ops 4 video. It's been SOAR Rage. I will talk to you guys later. Take care everybody.